Shalom, Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai. Double one to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect out there doing this work of faith and live with love and truth and sincerity. And this lesson will be entitled, The Lord Trieth the Righteous, all right? And, I had wanted to, get in, to this because I was reading, in the book of Judges, and also I was checking out, some of the brothers in Mississippi, they lessons, and they got into the script in the book of Joshua. The book of Joshua. This is one of my favorite books. Just because of the journey, that it took for Israel, to get, to the promised land, in which that same journey, is showing itself now, here in these last days, because the same things that they were going through back then, the fighting through the different nations and stuff like that, going through wickedness and, backsliding with the Most High, being right with the Most High, so on and so forth. We're experiencing those things now, but except it's not, on a physical battle tip, it's a spiritual battle, So, with that, I'm gonna get into this first scripture. All right, this is Joshua chapter 24, verse 14. Now therefore fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth, and put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood and in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord. And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord. Okay, and as is, the title of this lesson is The Lord Trieth the Righteous. You know, so during these times of the book of Joshua and the book of Judges, you know, you had Israel going back and forth and, serving the gods of the other nations. Some people stayed true unto the Most High, so on and so forth. Like a good example, was Caleb. Caleb stayed faithful unto the Most High, and the Most High granted him an inheritance. And that's the same thing for Joshua. But back in these times, you had a lot of Israel, that was constantly going off back and forth. And, during the time of Joshua, when our we were going to get our inheritances of the different land, each tribe, when Judah went to get their inheritance, when Simeon went to get their inheritance, when Manasseh went to get their inheritance, Ephraim, so on and so forth. As we were going through these different lands to get to eat for each tribe to get their inheritance, they were trying to fight off the nations to gain the land. But what wound up happening is, you know, each tribe couldn't most of the tribes couldn't defeat all the Hamitic nations that were dwelling within those lands. So therefore, there became a commingling of the people, you know, and the Lord did that for a specific reason. Okay. And we're gonna find out why. And this is in the book of Judges chapter 2 and what verse was it? Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah, it's Judges chapter 2. I'll start at verse 10. It says, and also all that generation were gathered. This is the generation that were after Joshua, okay? And also all that generation were gathered unto their fathers. And there arose another generation after them which knew not the Lord, nor yet the works which he had done for Israel. And all the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord and served Balaam. Okay, and this is one primary reason why when it goes into the book of Deuteronomy, the 6th chapter, how the Lord said, you're supposed to rise up and teach your children while you walking by the way, while you sitting down with them, while you walking, so on and so forth, so that this could be embedded within the future generations so that they can all know the Lord. But it said, what clearly there arose a generation that didn't know, the Lord and in the works that the Lord had done unto Israel. But this was all set up, through prophecy for us to go through wickedness in order to learn righteousness. Okay, so jumping down to Joshua chapter 2 and verse 20, and it says, "And the anger of the Lord was hot against Israel, and he said, because that this people have transgressed my covenant, which I commanded their fathers, and have not hearkened unto my voice, I also will not henceforth drive out any from before them of the nations which Joshua left when he died, that through them I may prove Israel, whether they will keep the way of the Lord to walk therein, as their fathers did keep it, or not. Therefore the Lord left those nations without driving them out hastily, neither delivered he them into the hand of Joshua." This is the beginning of chapter 3. "Now these are the nations which the Lord left to prove Israel by them, even as many of Israel as had not known all the wars of Canaan." Okay? "Only that the generations of the children of Israel might know to teach them war, at the least such as before knew nothing thereof." Okay, so what? The Lord left those nations to prove Israel, okay? To test them, to see if they would truly be righteous and serve the Lord, to see if they would come back and serve the Lord in sincerity and truth, and rehearse the righteous acts of the Lord, man. And for the Lord to raise them up in that mighty stead of war, those that knew nothing thereof. Because during the time of Joshua, our people knew war. They knew how to fight. They knew, the ins and outs, and they knew that the Lord was with them. You know, so the Lord left that for the future generations, for them to be tested. And now when we apply these same things, and within this time, the Lord is doing the same thing. The Lord has been proving the nation of Israel with all these different philosophies. The Christianity doctrine, the Methodist doctrine, the 5% doctrine, the Islam doctrine. The Lord has been proving us, has been trying us with all these different doctrines. To whether to see if we would come back and we would repent unto the Lord, man. But we know that this thing is all about the elect. So therefore, only that small remnant will truly come back unto the Most High. Okay, so this is what the Lord is doing with us now, and especially in with the times that's arising us. you know, and now the trending thing is what Zabak talking about, that the mark of the beast is not the chip. That's one of the things in which the Lord is trying us by. That's one of the things in which the Lord is trying us by, because what that's a primary staple of what the so-called white man is pushing, man. Okay, that's the primary staple on which the so-called white man is pushing, to cause us to go off after the manner of Baal and Ashtoreth, so on and so forth, and to fall victim unto that new world order, that one world government as of old, at which Nimrod tried to set up thousands of years ago, man. Okay? So this is Psalms 11:5. "The Lord trieth the righteous, but the wicked and him that love violence his soul hateth," man. "Upon the wicked he shall rain snares, fire, and brimstone, and a horrible tempest. This shall be the portion of their cup. For the Lord love righteousness, for the righteous Lord loveth righteousness. His countenance doth behold the upright." Okay, so within these times, all those that go to accept that mark of the beast, the RFID chip, what the Lord is going to rain upon them, man. Okay? But what the Lord is trying the righteous, what as gold is tried in the fire, man, and as silver is refined, okay? And this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 48, verse 10. "But behold, I have refined thee, but not with silver. I have chosen thee in the furnace of affliction." And that main furnace of affliction is the time of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay? To see if we're going to be true unto the Most High. And that ultimate test is that RFID chip, man. What else could it possibly be? What else could it possibly be? Okay? Is it the philosophies of the other nations? Nah, we've already been tried with that, man. Okay? We've already been tried with that. The basic standings of what Esau is pushing out there. That's why the scriptures say, I'll grab it real quick in the book of First John, First John chapter 4, verse 4, it says, Ye are of the Most High, little children, and have overcome them. We've overcome the philosophies of the other world, and Lord willing, we don't fall back into that bullshit, man. You know, because greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. Okay, they are of the world, therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. We are of the Most High. He that knoweth the Most High heareth us. He that is not of the Most High heareth not us. Hereby we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. So if you of the world, you're going to listen to Zabak, okay? But if you truly of Yahweh Shem Shah, okay, you're going to know the spirit of truth, man, which is through the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man, okay? And the truth is that what? The RFID chip is the mark of the beast that the Bible speaks of, man, okay? The scriptures speak in the book of Second Measures that there's going to be greater evils than has ever been before upon the face of the earth, man. Okay? All because of this agenda and this new world order agenda in which the elites is trying to push. Okay? What with we already know what with the social security cards, you know, you got your birth certificate and all these different things is what to all the number of people, but what's the total way in which to number the people, to keep track of your sheep, is to put a tracking device in them, man. Okay? To control their lives, to control their mood, to control their emotions, man. You know? And that's exactly what the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, does, man. Through the radio frequencies, okay, of that chip. Okay? To control your mind, to make you a zombie into the society, man. Okay? A literal walking dead man. And they show you that in various movies and various bits of edification that's out there, and that brothers have constantly been flooding the tube with as of lately, man. You know? So what? The Lord trieth the righteous, man, and the time is coming to where we are about to be tried in these darkest hours with that RFID chip, the mark of the beast, man. You know? So, you know, with that, man, you know, I hope this quick segment was edifying, you know, because these times are coming, man, you know. He that have ears to hear, let him hear, man, you know. But the spiritually discerned, you know, they're going to roll with people like Zabak, man, you know. But with that, you know, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the elect out there doing this work of faith and labor with love and truth sincerity. Shalom, death to America.